Microchips are the unsung heroes of our digital world. These tiny yet incredibly powerful components are the backbone of modern technology, silently driving the devices and systems we rely on every day. These tiny silicon wafers power everything around us, from the moment we wake up and check our smartphones to the cars we drive and the computers we use at work. Microchips are at the heart of it all. Smartphones, cars, computers, and even refrigerators rely on these miniature marvels. Without them, our daily lives would come to a standstill, and the conveniences we take for granted would vanish. Their importance is paramount in the 21st century. As cities become smarter and more connected, the demand for efficient and powerful microchips continues to grow exponentially. Countries are now in a race to become leaders in semiconductor production. This race is not just about economic gain, but also about securing a strategic advantage in the global tech landscape. The nation that controls this technology holds the key to economic and technological dominance. It's a race that involves not just companies but entire governments, investing billions to stay ahead. The global demand for microchips has skyrocketed. Recent shortages have highlighted just how critical these components are, affecting industries from automotive to consumer electronics. This surge is driven by the rise of artificial intelligence, 5G networks, and the Internet of Things. Each of these technologies requires advanced microchips to function, pushing the limits of current production capabilities. Countries are investing heavily in research and development. Universities and private companies are collaborating to innovate and create the next generation of microchips, which will be even more powerful and efficient. They are also offering incentives to attract major chip manufacturers. Tax breaks, subsidies, and other benefits are being used to lure companies to set up production facilities within their borders. The competition is fierce, but it underscores the critical role microchips play in our interconnected world. As we move further into the digital age, the importance of these tiny components will only continue to grow, shaping the future of technology and society. Malaysia has quietly become a significant player in the global semiconductor industry. This Southeast Asian nation, often known for its beautiful landscapes and rich cultural heritage, is now making waves in the tech world. The country has a long history in electronics manufacturing, dating back to the 1970s. During this period, Malaysia began to establish itself as a reliable location for electronics production, attracting investments from major global companies. Over the decades, Malaysia has transitioned from basic assembly to more complex manufacturing processes. This evolution has been driven by continuous investment in technology and infrastructure, as well as a skilled workforce dedicated to excellence. Today, it stands as a vital hub for semiconductor packaging and testing. These facilities are equipped with state-of-the-art technology, ensuring that Malaysia remains at the forefront of the semiconductor industry. Malaysian companies play a crucial role in the global semiconductor supply chain. They are involved in various stages of production, from initial design to final assembly, making them indispensable to the industry. They specialize in back-end processes. This includes tasks such as wafer fabrication, assembly, and testing, which are critical to the production of high-quality semiconductor devices. This includes packaging the silicon wafers and testing the final products. These processes ensure that each semiconductor device meets the stringent quality standards required by the industry. These steps are essential in ensuring the quality and functionality of the microchips that power our devices. From smartphones to computers, the reliability of these components is paramount. Malaysia's expertise in these areas has made it an indispensable partner for leading semiconductor companies worldwide. The collaboration between Malaysian experts and global brands has fostered innovation and growth, solidifying Malaysia's position in the global market. The country regularly participates in international semiconductor conferences, showcasing its advancements and forging new partnerships. This global engagement has further enhanced Malaysia's reputation as a key player in the semiconductor industry. Additionally, Malaysia invests heavily in education and training programs to ensure a steady pipeline of skilled engineers and technicians. These initiatives are crucial for maintaining the country's competitive edge in the semiconductor sector. The Malaysian government also plays a supportive role, implementing policies that encourage investment and innovation in the tech industry. This proactive approach has been instrumental in driving the growth of the semiconductor sector. As Malaysia continues to climb the ranks in the semiconductor world, it is clear that the country's commitment to excellence, innovation, and collaboration will keep it at the forefront of this dynamic industry for years to come. Major technology companies are increasingly setting up shop in Malaysia. What is it about this Southeast Asian nation that makes it so attractive? Several factors contribute to Malaysia's appeal. The country boasts a business-friendly environment, a stable political system, and a well-developed infrastructure. One of Malaysia's key strengths is its skilled workforce. The country has invested heavily in education and training programs. These programs equip Malaysians with the technical skills needed for the semiconductor industry. Additionally, labor costs in Malaysia are competitive compared to developed nations. This makes it an attractive location for companies looking to optimize their manufacturing operations. The ongoing trade tensions between the United States and China have created new opportunities for countries like Malaysia. As the two superpowers engage in a technological rivalry, Malaysia is positioning itself as a neutral and reliable partner. The country maintains strong economic ties with both the US and China. Malaysia benefits from its strategic location. It serves as a crucial link in global supply chains. The country's well-established ports and infrastructure facilitate the smooth flow of goods and materials. This strategic advantage makes Malaysia an attractive destination for companies seeking to diversify their manufacturing operations and mitigate risks associated with geopolitical uncertainties. Section 5. Malaysia's niche, packaging, assembly, and supply chain security. In the ever-evolving landscape of technology, Malaysia has found its unique strength. While Malaysia may not be designing the most advanced microchips, it excels in other critical areas. The country has become a pivotal player in the global semiconductor industry. The country has carved out a niche for itself in chip packaging and assembly. This specialization is not just about putting pieces together. It involves intricate processes that require precision and expertise. These processes are essential in protecting the delicate silicon dies and connecting them to the outside world. The packaging and assembly stages are critical to ensure the functionality and reliability of the final product. Malaysia's focus on supply chain security is another feather in its cap. The country has recognized the importance of safeguarding the entire supply chain from potential threats. The country has implemented robust measures to ensure the integrity and security of the semiconductor supply chain. These measures include advanced surveillance systems, stringent access controls, and comprehensive monitoring protocols. This is particularly important in today's world, where counterfeiting and intellectual property theft are growing concerns. Malaysia's proactive approach in this area helps to mitigate risks and protect valuable intellectual property. By prioritizing security, Malaysia provides reassurance to its global partners. This commitment to security fosters trust and strengthens international collaborations, ensuring that the global supply chain remains resilient and reliable. The combination of expertise in packaging and assembly, along with a strong focus on supply chain security, positions Malaysia as a key player in the semiconductor industry. The country's efforts not only contribute to its own economic growth but also support the global technology ecosystem. As the demand for semiconductors continues to rise, Malaysia's role in ensuring the quality and security of these critical components becomes even more significant. The country's dedication to excellence in packaging, assembly, and supply chain security sets a benchmark for others to follow. In conclusion, Malaysia's strategic focus on these areas not only enhances its own technological capabilities, but also reinforces its position as a trusted partner in the global semiconductor supply chain. The nation's commitment to innovation and security will undoubtedly shape the future of the industry. Section 6. A cut above Malaysia's workforce and cost advantages. A key factor driving Malaysia's success in the semiconductor sector is its skilled and cost-effective workforce. The Malaysian government has made significant investments in education and training programs. These programs focus on developing a pipeline of engineers and technicians with the specialized skills required by the semiconductor industry. Labor costs in Malaysia are significantly lower than in developed economies like the United States and Japan. This cost advantage, combined with the availability of a highly skilled workforce, makes Malaysia a compelling destination for semiconductor companies looking to optimize their manufacturing costs without compromising on quality. Section 7. The Taiwan and South Korea Comparison Collaboration, not competition. Taiwan and South Korea are global leaders in semiconductor manufacturing, particularly in the design and production of advanced chips. While Malaysia is not directly competing with these giants, it plays a complementary role in the global semiconductor ecosystem. Malaysia's strength lies in its back-end processes, such as packaging and testing. These processes are essential for the chips designed and manufactured in Taiwan and South Korea. The relationship between these countries is one of collaboration rather than competition. They form a tightly integrated supply chain that benefits all involved. Section 8. Malaysia's Semiconductor Future, a Vision of Growth and Innovation. Malaysia has ambitious plans for the future of its semiconductor industry. The government has outlined a vision to move up the value chain. This involves attracting more investment in research and development and fostering the growth of domestic semiconductor companies. The goal is to transition from a predominantly back-end player to one that is more involved in the design and manufacture of high-value chips. This will require continued investment in education, infrastructure, and a supportive regulatory environment. Malaysia is well positioned to achieve its goals and solidify its position as a global semiconductor powerhouse. Section 9. Challenges on the horizon, navigating uncertainties. While Malaysia's semiconductor industry is poised for growth, it also faces challenges. The global economic climate is uncertain, and demand for electronics can fluctuate. Competition from other manufacturing hubs is also a factor to consider. Malaysia must continue to innovate and adapt to stay ahead of the curve. This includes investing in research and development, attracting top talent, and fostering a culture of innovation. By addressing these challenges head-on, Malaysia can ensure the long-term sustainability and success of its semiconductor industry.